Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG. King of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sports, man. We're back with another episode of MLB The Show. Okay, now the frames and shit, here we go with this fuckboy shit, bruh. There we go. Now, the streams have been lagging lately, the frames have been dropping lately and all that shit, but now today, this motherfucker better work, because while we're down to the last episode, the last regular season episode of MLB The Show, we're down to the last two streams of Dirty Creek Sports Dynasty until we come back for further notice, because we're finna take a break very soon, because while I'm still waiting on the PlayStation 5 and I'm still trying to do my college football and my my NBA 2K and all the WWE and all that, but I feel like, man, I can't go forward with certain streams or certain part of the dynasties because other guys have their players and shit. Like, prime example, my homie BY, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Vince? My homie BY, he has a running back, you know what I'm saying, that plays in my stream, but he has yet to see his running back. Because why? Like, I don't have the PlayStation 5 yet. I'm still waiting on that. I do have the college football 25 game. I still have that, yes. I'm just waiting on the PlayStation 5. And that's it. And we'll be ready with everything to move forward with the stream. But so we're gonna end it off today. It was supposed to be yesterday, but the stream was tripping. So we're gonna end it off today with the Dodgers taking on Colorado. And the Dodgers taking on Colorado. And then Darnell Mason Jr. will move over to catch a ride over to Inglewood to the Los Angeles Rams Stadium to sit there and watch his Rams play, because he will be back the week of the 20th. So might as well say 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So after this Sunday, he will be back, not the following Sunday on the 6th or the Sunday after that on the 13th, but he'll be back on the 20th. So it'll be very, very good to see Darnell Mason Jr. to come out there and get back with the Rams, because he was on the way to having an MVP season. He's already here with the Dodgers on his way to an MVP season. 80 home runs. Well, he hit 81 last night, but the game started tripping or whatever, but you know how that goes. But he's on his way to hitting 82 home runs. Can he do it tonight? We don't know. We gonna see. But let me fix the computer right quick so the frames will not drop.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Yu Yamamoto got the victory on the mound, and his win total climbs to 22 on the year as the Dodgers grab the win against Colorado 6-3. He currently has the most wins in the National League. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Rockies are second in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 12 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 9-3. As of right now, the Diamondbacks are in third place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central. They're 15 games back. The Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 7-4. In the standings, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Andrew Heaney nabbed his 15th win this season as the Angels defeated the Marlins 2-0. As of today, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels sit in third place in the American League West Division, 20 games out of first. Justin Bird collected the victory in his 12th win as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 5-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in third place in the National League East Division, 18 games out of first. And the Phillies are second in the division. They're 2 games back. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-4. Heading into the day, the Mets are in first place in the NL East, 2 games up on second place. And the Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 14-1. As of right now, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs are 2nd in the division, 3 games back. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-3. As of today, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Tampa Bay Rays set 3 balls into the seats as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 7-6. In the standings, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, 17 games out of first, while the Blue Jays are 4th in the division, 19 games out of first. Giancarlo Stanton really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 18-4. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Red Sox are 2nd in the division, 16 games out of first. The Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 13-3. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Indians got 18 hits as they dethroned the Royals 13-2. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Indians are 2nd in the division, 10 games out of first. Max Kepler collected a total of 4 hits in the game, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 5-3. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, an impressive 10 games ahead of second, while the White Sox are 3rd in the division, 14 games back. The Seattle Mariners snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-1. As of today, the A's sit in 2nd place in the American League West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Mariners are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Richard Montoya was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 5-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. Heading into the day, the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West, an impressive 10 games ahead of second, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's all we've got for now. Lots of exciting pennant chase action coming your way later today. Tune in tomorrow for a full recap.
All right. Here we go. Dodgers, Rockies, next. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the wild card standing before we go into the game. So the Nationals and the Cubs. Oh shit. Wow. So that's why they didn't get the NL wild card, because hold on, let me check something. Because I'm trying to make sure I'm right. I don't want to scream out the wrong playoff format, because I'm trying to figure out, like, why is it might be because, man, damn, I hate having big ass thumbs. Playoff bracket. Okay. Just trying to make sure I'm right. Ain't trying to scream nothing stupid and dumb out my fucking mouth. So, man, I said the bracket, bro. I want to see the image of it, bro. Like, I'm more of a visual aid person. I'm more of a visual person. You feel me? Okay, so I'm tripping. Okay, so the Cubs, the Nationals, the Diamondbacks, possibly the Marlins, the Pirates, and the Padres can lock up the last 2 NL wild card spots. So, my bad, y'all. So, the Cubs and the Natties, the Cubs and the Nats, Diamondbacks, Marlins, Padres, and Pirates are fighting for the last 2 wild card spots because the Rockies and the Phillies, that's the first wild card game you'll see. And let's see with the AL wild card. So, Athletics, Indians, Guardians. Athletics and the Guardians are the first 2 AL wild card teams. And White Sox, Red Sox, Angels. Hey, shout out to the Angels. Shout out to my boy Angel, my guy Angel. You know what I'm saying? He out there in LA too. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a big Angels fan because his name is Angel. And he's also an Alabama fan because Alabama has the same A as the Angels, so he just connected all together. I like that. Great creativity. Then you got the Rays, the Blue Jays. Oh, and that's it. Orioles done. Royals done. So from what I'm understanding, you have to have 90-plus wins to be a wild card team. So, but it's only 1 game left, though. It's only 1 game for everyone. So since the White Sox, the Red Sox, and the Angels, and the Rays, and the Blue Jays are not a 90-win team, they will possibly get in. White Sox will get in with 87 or 88 wins. Red Sox 84 or 85 wins. But I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to keep going down and I'm going to say something. Angels with 83 or 84 wins. Rays, same thing, 83 or 84. Blue Jays, 81 or 82 wins. But I'm going to say this. The next 2 wild card teams that are in the AL are the White Sox and the Red Sox because no. I'm sorry. It's the White Sox. It could either be the White. I know the next one is the White Sox. Even if they drop a game to 75, you still the next top team with 87 wins. Then you got the Red Sox. The only way they can get in is if they win, and the Angels. If the Red Sox win, White Sox and Red Sox, if they win, if the Red Sox win, they in. White Sox, they're already in. They could lose right now and still win. So the Red Sox, they would have to win out. The Red Sox will have to win out. The Angels will have to win out. The Rays will have to win out. And the Blue Jays are going to have to win out. But the only way the Blue Jays are getting in is if the Rays, Angels, Sox, and White Sox, and the Indians, and the Athletics lose. That's the only way they get them. But I really don't think so because they 10 games behind first place. So the only way the Rays getting in is if these 3 teams drop. The only way the Angels get in, you know what I'm saying? It's just like everybody's fighting to see who's going to lose. Like, oh, I want you to lose. I want you to lose. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? They want certain teams to lose or whatever because they're trying to get up in that postseason. Who isn't, though? Like, let's keep it actual factual. Who isn't trying to get up in the postseason? It's the last game of the season. Last game of the regular season. Who's not, like I said, who's not trying to get up in that postseason? You feel me? But anyway, here we go. Damn, 14. No wonder this shit be so long. No wonder my games be almost 2 hours. Cause like I never noticed. I'm a talker like shit though. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm a talker. Awesome Curtis, the closer. He will pitch today. So. All right, let's go. No wonder I'm so good at music. Like that song I got, Milk Bone. That shit is, that whole song is what, 13 minutes long. Like, how the fuck you rap for 13 minutes, man? Listen, ask the game. How did he rap for 15 minutes? 100 bars and running, that's 15 minutes. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs in hip-hop.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Ace Curtis will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Ready now, Riley Green, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Focus.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan
Great chance to
Arenado.
drive in a run here in the early going.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, good
Called
pitch.
strike at the letters, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Man, that's the first time I've ever seen an NFL team call an option play, bro.
The 1-1.
The Chiefs last night.
Now a
The
swing
Chiefs
and a
last
fly
night called
ball.
an option play in the end zone.
And
in
it's
the red
a
zone,
foul
bro.
ball.
First NFL team I've ever seen run
Set and the
the
1-2
option.
pitch.
That's what I'm
You'd
saying
love for him
now,
to
ball,
offer
that
it
game last
one,
night,
but
it
the
was chasing,
execution
swinging,
was
and all that.
flawless.
Now all of a
Nice
sudden, like,
curveball
come
that
on,
starts
man.
in the zone.
Let them
and
play the
breaks
same
just
way
out.
they were gonna play
Just
the game
a great
last
take
night.
by the batter.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
My bad. I'm over here video chatting somebody.
One out and a runner on second base.
What's that? Well, video noting.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Page is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Zimmer.
Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo.
Who they
And
got,
he's
David
that
Dahl out
batting
there?
lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, they was scrapping
Runner
last
in
night in
scoring
that Chiefs
position
game.
at second with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired.
That was a good ass pitch.
1 left for Colorado. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Alec Bettinger starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Mookie
First
Betts up
offering
at the
on its
plate.
way.
This swings are so heavy on here, like it's like the ball gets too close, it's too late. Or if the ball,
The 0-1 on its way. Hit
See what I'm
high and
saying?
deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo.
that's what, see what I'm
He
saying?
gets to it and makes
I
the
know to
catch
sit
for
back
the
on
first
it, but I'm
down.
like, there's no, I don't
Now,
know, whatever.
moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
These Rockies guys, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A
Wow.
good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The third
Ooh,
baseman,
Jesus, wow.
Carter.
Standing in, Christian Carter. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I
Fuck
hear you
you
talk
get
about
hurt
all
in
the time they
pregame
come in
warm-ups,
bunches
like,
for the power hitters. And that's
man,
certainly
Anthony
the case
Richardson,
right here.
man, dog.
Better be very
Just sit your ass
careful
down, bro.
throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Like Anthony Richardson, yeah, you just need to sit your ass down, bro. Like, cause
2
bro,
out, nobody on.
he injury prone, bro.
And this will be fouled away.
But you want to know what I think it is? He really don't want to play in
Now the 1-1
Indianapolis.
Hits it high
That's
and
gone.
deep out to center field.
I felt that.
Looking up
I
is
felt
the
that.
center fielder.
I felt that in my controller.
Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in, Darnell Mason.
And you know what's the crazy thing? I don't know.
He's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
There it goes. 81. 81. 81. 81. 81. 81. 81. 81. 81. You better run. 81.
Solo shot here to left. So his
Better
remarkable
run.
season
Grab and
continues.
get your gun.
And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. Take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
I hate people who be texting me after.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 394 career. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey man, that boy Baker Mayfield, man, I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say this. Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff.
Comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's having a really
So I'm gonna say
good
Baker
year.
Mayfield.
This is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford. Who else?
Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh yeah, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Matthew Stafford. Who else?
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call
Matthew
your buddies
Stafford.
or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so
And possibly
9 games
Sam
is
Darnold.
nothing to sneeze at,
Those
but
4
he'd love to
quarterbacks
get it to
prove.
10.
Oh, and Geno Smith. Those 5 quarterbacks, NFL quarterbacks prove. Oh, and Baker Mayfield. Those 6 NFL quarterbacks, they prove, dog. Like
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Nigga, it's the
Facing
system that most of these
right-handed pitching
quarterbacks
so far
be
this
in. Why
season.
they can't
Miller
succeed?
is hitting just over
Because
the
like Baker
benchmark
Mayfield been
300
scorching.
plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in
Baker
the business.
Mayfield's been scorching,
And maybe
bro.
more
Just like
importantly,
Geno
his
Smith when he was
OPS
with
is
the
through roof
Seahawks
as well,
last year.
which
Sam
means
Darnold
he's
with the
doing it with
motherfucking
damage.
Vikings. Matthew Stafford when he came over to the Rams. Like, come on, man. Sometimes it's the system that you play in, or the coaching that you have. Oh, number 7, Daniel Jones. Look at what he's doing in Indianapolis. Sometimes it's not the quarterback, bro. It's the system that you in.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. you kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's
and I know you could be like, too, my bad, I was sending a text. And I know you probably be like, well, what about Justin Fields? I'm going to say this.
It's 0-1.
You started the Bears. You go to the Pittsburgh Steelers and then end up at the Jets. Like,
liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
What the fuck, nigga? Stay on your
And
feet.
he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, British? How you feeling?
Do what you want it to do. That was just
Bitch ass nigga slipped and fell in wet grass. I'd rather slip and fall in some wet ass. You feel me? But anyway, like I was saying, like, you take Justin Fields from the shitty-ass Chicago Bears, and then you send him to the just good enough or just well enough Pittsburgh Steelers, and then you send him to a god-awful New York Jets team. I'm going to say this. That's a situation where it's either going to be him or the team. Like, nah, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. My bad. And I hate people who bullshit and play with you. Then when they hit you up, you be like, yo, what's up? Who this? And you like, oh, now you don't know who this is. Have I heard from you in like 2-3 weeks? Or, you know what I'm saying? Have I ever seen you yet? So what I'm saying is, if I ain't seen you or heard from you, why should I pay attention to you? If I haven't seen you and heard from you after having your number since August, why the fuck should I pay attention to you?
Flipped out the other way towards short. And one gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
I saw that. I saw that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
That's all I'm saying.
Digs into bat next. First pitch
It's
of the
October,
at-bat on its way.
going into
Now
November.
he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Real shit, it's October going into November. I know it's only the 13th of October, but fool, it's 18 more days left in this motherfucking month. Yeah, I'm real good at math.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in.
Nice.
13
days left in this month.
One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Long
It's
run
not hit
for the
hard
center
enough, that's
fielder.
why.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
There we go.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly.
I'm going to say this too, right?
On to first, 2 gone.
That's why people shouldn't be mad about situations like that, because just ask yourself, would you keep someone's number
To the top of the order now.
or
And
keep
that'll
someone's
bring up
text
Mookie
messages and
Betts.
shit that you only hear from once in a while, and then you don't hear from them again, then they pop back
First
up like,
offering on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he will crash into the wall, but hold
yo,
on
what's
to
up,
it
B?
there
What's
for
up,
the
B?
final out of
That's
the
because a lot of
inning.
people feel
One
like
more
life
look at the
doesn't
final
apply
out.
to them.
A
Like,
teeth rattler
let me ask you a
if ever
question.
there was one.
If you
We're
feel
back
like
with
life
more on
doesn't
Sunday
apply to you,
afternoon
Why the
Following
fuck are you
this.
broke? The fuck, like, nigga, that's life. Being broke is life. Why do you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being broke. Well, there is something wrong with being broke type shit. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with being broke? You're broke. That's what's wrong with it. The fuck? But what I'm saying is, if life doesn't apply to you, then why are you not having any problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, life applies to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask this person to be this way when the certain individual, which is you, isn't even that way. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is why,
and you see that average below the Mendoza line.
I'm single and all that shit, and I really don't fuck with nobody because if I can't get the same reciprocation or the same equality and fairness that I look for in myself, you know what I'm saying, then why would I want to fuck with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? If I can't find that same shit in myself, this is what I'm saying. If I see myself as a genuine person, a loving person, like I care about shit, you know what I'm saying? I care about people and all that shit. Why wouldn't I want to see it in the next person I fuck with? I do, you know what I'm saying? Because I be damned if I be sitting up there caring about you and you don't give two shits about me. Because let me tell you, that next person you sleep with will be the concrete on the outside of my motherfucking door. That's believe that.
The first guy on one pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate now, Riley Green.
That's all.
Goodbye. Easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down 3-0.
A lot of people want you to treat them with special and preferential treatment and all that shit when they don't even treat you like that. And this is the crazy thing. This is where we all went wrong. In the black community, bro. In the black community, what do we always say when we see a beautiful woman or whatever? Oh, how you doing, queen? How you doing, queen? How you doing, queen? How you doing, queen?
Get through into left for a leadoff hit.
You know what's crazy about that saying?
Boy, after that base knock
and this is the crazy thing, right?
His hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some.
This is the crazy shit about that saying, right? How you doing, queen? Hey, what's up, queen? Hello, beautiful queen. That's out. That's gone. That's gone.
Sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
That's what I'm saying about that. Even evil peasants called evil rulers and dictators king and queens. You see what I'm saying? But when God says you are kings and queens in his Bible, he's only talking about the righteousness, right? So I'm gonna wait till this finish.
Playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Can I get my 82nd? But nah, this is what I'm saying. When God talks about kings and queens in the Bible, he's talking about the kings and the queens of righteousness. Because this is what I'm saying, like, if he wasn't talking about the kings and queens of righteousness, then why did he never mention Nebuchadnezzar and all those niggas and shit? You know what I'm saying? But he always mentioned David, Solomon, you know what I'm saying, and all those kings and shit. David, Solomon, Jeremiah and all those guys, kings, you know what I'm saying, Daniel and all that. He mentioned the righteousness. He always talked about the righteousness, bro. Ooh, 82, 82, 82, baby, 82.
Forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
82, baby. 82, baby. 82, what it do? 82, what it do? He came out said, y'all let him get 82. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to get out.
And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Antonio Senzatella is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be.
That's Darnell Mason Jr.'s 50th pitcher he retired all season. 50th pitcher he retired all season? Like, wow. All right, so, but yeah, though, he mentioned, he never mentioned.
Freddie Freeman.
Oh, my Jesus.
And crushes it. Oh
my damn.
No doubt about
Goodbye.
this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home run.
Oh yeah, though, for real though, like,
A solo
so
shot here to straightaway right field.
this is what I'm saying too. And I'm gonna wait till they finish and we're gonna get back.
This lead swells to 7-0.
But yeah, though, so
Kenny Lofton. He swings
I
and
thought
sends
we
a
had
bullet
another
to
one.
right field. But he will come on strong out
He
there. and
said
right
drug
pull
test
this
all
one
of
down
them.
for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now to the plate, Jalen Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
that's crazy. My iPhone got the needle emoji,
Now
but
the
my
1-1
computer
pitch.
doesn't.
Hard hit toward the hole.
That's crazy.
And that's through
My
for a
iPhone
hit.
got the needle emoji, but my computer doesn't. And you know what's crazy, bro? I'm about to fire Byron Jackson ass, right? Because why? He keep talking about some goddamn drug testing. This is not the only time he said that shit, bro. Like last time we hit like what? What game was that? I think we beat them niggas like 20 something to like 3 or something. He was like, yeah, you need to drug test all them niggas. Like, bro, don't be calling the MLB. Listen. What we do inside the clubhouse is our business, okay? Whatever we do in the clubhouse, even if the clubhouse is the drug house, it's our business. But nah, this is what I'm saying though too. Also though, and I want to get back to what I was saying. We be out here calling too many people queens and kings, and then like that shit goes to their head, bro. Like, because this is what I'm saying. How are you a queen?
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still
you
early
don't-
on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy
this
to
is
get
what I'm
on
saying.
and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A lot of people think a king and a queen is someone who is high up in royalty, which is true. That is true though. Ooh, strike. Which is true, yes it is. But what I'm saying is, a true king and queen also take care of their people. You know what I'm saying? Take care of their kingdom and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of these women out here, you niggas are calling queens. They only care about taking care of what's theirs and nothing else. So how are you a queen, bruh? Or a king? You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop calling people things that they're not. You know what I'm saying?
In front of it, strike one.
Why you think so many rappers, you know what I'm saying, are still relevant when they ain't worth shit because everybody say everything is good, man. No, the fuck it's not. Y'all need to stop lying to niggas, man. Everything is not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like people, but you want to know why? Because it's like,
so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Nowadays, if you say anything wrong to somebody, you're a hater. Like, you could say, oh, I don't like gay people. I don't indulge in gay shit, or I don't like this about gay people. Or now you're a gay basher. It's a hate crime against gay people. No, nigga, I just don't like that shit. What are you talking about? I don't hate nobody. I just don't indulge in that shit.
But he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
I don't hate the Redskins. I'm just not a fucking fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. You feel me?
As he swings and hits a laser to right. Lofton is there to put it away, and the
that's
runner
all.
will be
You know what I'm
forced to
saying?
retreat back to first.
Everything that's a dislike isn't a hate. You know, it's a saying that said everything that's a preference isn't a prejudice.
At the plate,
Nigga, just because fucking with gay people and all that shit isn't my preference, don't mean that I'm prejudiced against them niggas.
With a man on first right now, let him
And you could be like this. Yes, you are. Okay, then let me ask you a question. Then why every time a motherfucking when I was working at Giant, the grocery store or whatever, and a gay person would come up in my store asking for, because I was in the seafood department for more than 10 years and shit. So why every time a gay person come up in my department looking for something, asking for something, why do I service them with a smile, you know what I'm saying, great customer service and all that shit? It's just because, nigga, not because it's my job, but because they're a human being, and if I was being serviced by one of them, I would want to be treated the same.
Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ace Curtis.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs,
That's
too.
an out. That's an out.
Nimmo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
I should have
That's
drove
one
that
you
first
normally
one.
pop right up.
To short.
Shit.
Scooped up. Throw to first.
I ain't tripping. 7-0.
Already
We
drew
winning.
away here in the home court.
The bat, number 3.
Digging in, Anton Page. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing.
Oh,
and a
yeah.
fly
Another
ball.
thing, too, and I'm in this situation, in this conversation, or
And
in
it's
this
a
topic
foul
right here.
ball.
Prime example. A lot of niggas could be like, oh, I'm gonna come from me. I sit there and say all the time, that's because I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I keep that shit real. This and that and that, blase, what the woo now.
Into the
The
windup.
difference
Here
between,
comes the 0-1.
the difference between me and somebody else that you can call a real nigga is that a lot of people
7
say
runs,
they're
9
real
hits.
because
No
when they
errors
speak
for
their
the
mind, they
Dodgers thus
disrespectful
far.
and all that shit, and they think that's real. Nah, that ain't
Ball
real,
and
bro.
2 strikes.
Being real is being able to speak your mind without being disrespectful and not giving a fuck if a motherfucker cared about that shit, because I wasn't disrespectful at all. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? It may sound like the shit that I be saying a lot of time be disrespectful, but it's not disrespectful. It's just real as fuck to the core.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. But they're
Like,
still
to
in
the
control,
point where
7-0.
I keep it a thou wow and actual factual without being disrespectful and none of that shit, because it's just the reason it sound real because
Welcome back.
the
Heidi Watkey
attitude
standing
and the
by as
energy
we
I
get
bring
set
behind
for the
it.
top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Like, I'm going to always speak my mind, but I would never, ever
This one doesn't look good so far.
disrespect you while speaking my mind unless
it's about time they get
I
something
feel
going.
disrespected.
The last
And
thing
even
you
most of
wanna
the
do is
time, if I
fall
feel
behind
disrespected,
when
I ain't
you
even
have to
going to
score a bunch
disrespect you.
in the 8th and
I'm going to
9th
just leave you be.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dahl is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge
I'm gonna step the
threat
fuck
every
off
time
and
he
leave you be,
grabs
because
the
this is what
bat.
I'm saying. Some people don't deserve your energy, bro.
He's
Real
ready.
nigga
Here's
shit.
The 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Some people do
Right
not
fielder
deserve your
giving
energy,
chase.
even if it's the energy that they deserve.
And he tracks
Like, this is what I'm
it
saying.
down. Nice play for the first
Just
down.
because a motherfucker deserves to be punched the fuck in their face or socked the fuck in the jaw,
So still
don't
nothing
mean you
against
do it,
him
bro.
on the scoreboard here in the 5th.
Don't mean
as we
you do
check
it.
out the
'Cause you
league
wanna know
leaderboard
why?
for team ERA. And we find that these guys
If
currently
you
sit
do
in
it,
the number 3
this is what I'm
position
saying.
in the circuit in that category.
if you possibly do it as being the anointed person from God
Ready
or the
for
chosen
another
person
chance?
from God,
Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for
there
1 after grounding out.
might
in his
as
only trip
there
to
shall
the
be
plate
some
so far.
consequences to come up on you, right? But if it's just a random ass nigga that know they ain't got shit to
Ready to
live for or
deliver.
whatever,
Here's
you
the
know what I'm
first
saying?
pitch. Good
Then
swing, just got to try and
getting socked
straighten
in the
that
jaw
one
by
out.
them, the consequence, getting socked by
No
in the
runs,
jaw by
3
them,
hits. No
it's going to
errors in
be,
the ball
the
game
situation
for
is
the
going to be a
Rockies thus
lot
far.
worse. You know what I'm saying? But that
That's
person
in
won't
there,
get in trouble
and he's deep
because
in the hole
that
now,
was the
0-2.
person who was supposed
His
to
command has been
give them what
outstanding
they
so
deserve.
far.
Like I
Hitting
said, some
nearly
people,
all of his spots, and
they get what they
that's been a
deserve,
big
but some
factor
people,
why he's been so successful
whatever they
up to
got,
this
they
point.
don't deserve it. You feel me? That's what they mean by everything doesn't need a
Protecting on 0-2,
response and all
so
that
we'll
other
do it
shit,
again.
and it's true. Everything doesn't need a response or reaction. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's what we deal in the scientific
Nothing in
world.
2 count, and
We're
the
taught
pitch.
that every
Fouled
action has a
away.
reaction, but that's only in science, not with people. Like, this is what I'm saying. If every action
One
has a
out, nobody
reaction
on.
and it's people, then scientifically you're
And this is
predisposed to
swung
be
on
a
and missed,
normal
so it's 2
human
up, 2
being.
down to start the
I'm
5th.
sorry to say
Hey,
that
I'm not
because
sure what he was
if you
sitting
blow
on
up
right there.
on every
Might
damn
have been
thing,
sitting on
then
an off-speed
you are
pitch, but instead,
emotionally
he gets the
unhinged,
fastball, walked way late, had no
emotionally
chance to put that
detached,
ball in play.
and those are some people like I can't deal with.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
And you know,
Because I used to be like that, and I used to sit around and sit back and look at myself like, damn, nigga, you blow the fuck up at everything, because I've always had a mindset, oh, I ain't
Ready
finna be
with
no
the 1-0.
bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be no
High in the
bitch.
air
I
in
ain't
the
finna be
shallow
no
left
bitch.
center.
I ain't finna be no bitch. But just because you ain't finna be no
Page is
bitch
there,
don't mean
and
you gotta
he'll put it
respond to
away to
everything.
retire the
You know what I'm
side.
saying? Like,
1,
a
2,
lot of people
3
that
go the
responds to
Rockies.
everything, that's
They're
because,
down by a
well,
touchdown,
I'm gonna say me, well,
7-0.
nigga like me, the reason I feel like I have to respond to everything because, for one, I'm not finna be
Bottom
no
of the inning
bitch.
now.
And for
next will be
two,
the switch-hitting third
everybody
baseman,
will try to
Christian
treat you like
Carter.
one, and that's why. Because some, like I said, some people you just gotta let them have it, bro. You just gotta let them have it, because if you don't, they're just gonna keep doing it. But it goes back to what I was saying also. That's why you just pay no attention, because like it's gonna be somebody else other than you that's really gonna give them what they want. Because what I'm saying is, what you really want to do to them is what somebody else is going to do to them. So say like you want to, if somebody gets so fucking much on your nerves to the point where you want to kill them, you're like, that ain't even worth it. Yeah, to you. But let me tell you, to somebody else, that shit is worth it, bro. So I just let the other person deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I spared your life. This is what I'm saying. I spared your life, but you kept doing the same bullshit that you were doing when you had your life spared. Now the next nigga won't spare your life.
His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit.
Oh, 83. 83. Is it 83? 83. Oh my damn. 83.
Solo shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
We'll talk about having a day.
Three home runs in a day.
We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 home. Swing, and this is also hit well.
Wow.
Out to deep center.
Wet balls everywhere.
That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot to dead center, the 396th of his career, as they push this lead up to 9 now.
There's wet balls everywhere,
I just
everyone.
can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium is always...
Now I see why you sit back on the
very
pitch.
high-mounted pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And Hero, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
That was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at
Now I
night,
see why you sit back on a pitch, right? Because in boxing, it's harder to hit a person with a power shot. It's harder to hit a person and knock him out with a power shot from like clear across the room. All right, let's say you gotta extend, right? Let's say you gotta extend, right, for a power shot, right? There's a possibility you can get your ass knocked out because why? You overextended and you miscalculated.
I think it's time to get the grounds crew
Oh my damn!
And crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 31 for him on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh yeah, though. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, cause if you overextend with all your power and you miss, ooh, night nigga gonna knock your ass out. But if you close and you hit him with a power shot, you're gonna connect. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take more, and there's more power behind it. Boom, straight knockout, straight knockdown. That's because you follow through. So when you sit back on the pitch, you follow through.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
You give it most and all of your power. That's just like the little punching meter or whatever, the little punching games. You don't see nobody throw a far ass punch. They get close up on it and hit that joint to measure their power. I need to find me one of those. I want to buy me one and measure my power.
McMahon moving to his left. 2 gone.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
My shit do not say taxi. My shit do not say motherfucking what matter. None of that shit, bro. My name ain't Uber, Lyft, none of that shit. My name ain't free to move, none of that shit, bro. Turo, none of that shit, bro. So why the fuck do I always gotta be a transportation to come over here when the city that I live in offers endless transportation until 2 a.m. in the mornings? So, but that's because everybody use a bitch, bro. You scared to get on public transportation. Use a bitch, bro. Yeah, homies, nigga, use a bitch, bro.
Ace Curtis as he rips it on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options.
Like, not to be disrespectful, no shit, but I'm just saying, I don't understand how everybody, I'm real, or I don't go for shit, or I'm this, I'm that, but you scared to ride public transportation by yourself. The fuck out of here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
That's because people only gangster in crowds, bro.
Green is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So
I know real gangsters, bro, that they don't give a fuck if they buy themselves or not. Nigga, what's up? What you trying to do? What?
And the Rockies nothing. Cesar Hernandez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
That's because motherfuckers don't know the key of rocking by themselves. The key to rocking by yourself and not being scared and not having nobody fuck with you. This is the key, bro. If you surrounded by a motherfucking rocking motherfuckers, just knock one of the ass out, clean, smooth out. Everybody else is gonna run. Like, nigga, you never heard that? Like, you never heard that? You like, bro, let me tell you. That's why niggas don't fuck with me now. That's why niggas don't fuck with me now. I learned that shit a long time ago.
Turns over and to the plate, Riley Green, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Knock the one with the most motherfucking mouth out and all that shit. Everybody else ain't gonna fuck with you.
High in the air out to center field.
Like, I saw that shit happen to me. I saw that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And crazy thing, right? This was last year. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. This was this year. Back in February or March, I was on a bus to go do my taxes, bro. I seen a nigga that used to rile everybody up to come down my crib and jump me and all that shit. Let me tell you, bro.
That
nigga looked like he saw a ghost. That nigga looked like he saw a fucking ghost. But I didn't say nothing to him or do nothing to him because I'm like, for one, you already scared. And for two, we're on public transportation in front of 5 cameras. And for 3, you got your family with you, bro. I'm going to spare your life, bro. But I know if I see your ass again, I'm like, bro, why are you speaking to me, bro? You always just try to jump me and fight me, man. Why are you speaking to me, bro? You know what I'm saying? I could be disrespectful, like, bro, I should knock your ass out right now, bro. But I ain't finna do that, bro. But what's up, though?
2-1.
They talking about, so I'ma just leave you alone. For what? What did I do? But speak my goddamn mind and be honest with you? Ooh, Jesus. You know what's crazy? People say, I don't like it when niggas lie. Well, you can't take it when we tell the truth, so I'ma keep lying to your dumb ass. The fuck? I hate it when men lie. You bitches don't accept the truth very well, so why are you mad when somebody lied to you?
Will get there to make the running play, and that will end
like, answer me that. Hey, B, Mishar, whoever's up on here, let me answer me that. If you don't like men, well, not you, B, because I know you don't like men, period, but for you women that's up on here and all that shit, if you don't like men lying to you,
and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try.
Why do you have a problem when niggas are honest with you?
Ready for another shot now.
Nah, real shit though. I'm just keeping it actual factual. If y'all don't like niggas lying to you, why do y'all get mad when some men, well, when a lot of men tell you the truth?
First offering on its way. hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
For real, I just don't understand that shit. If I don't like somebody lying to me, then every truth that is said to me, I'm going to accept that shit. That's why I accept the truth so much, so good.
There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
But see, that's why I handle the truth so good. It's because all my life, when I was younger, people was just honest as fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I come from a time where I'm from an era where grandma, granddad, aunties, and uncles and all that, they gonna tell you about yourself. They gonna fucking tell you about yourself.
Darnell Mason.
Now we living in an era where
This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
So yeah, like I was saying, now we live in an era where if you tell somebody the truth, now all of a sudden you're a hater. How am I a hater? Because I'm telling you the truth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
All right.
And there's out
See what I'm
number 2.
saying? It's all good, though. It's all good. That was whatever. Come on, get the fuck out of here. The computer didn't want me in there hitting another home run on them. Like, the computer get mad. Like, the computer can't get mad. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, like, because this is what I'm saying.
He's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't
That's
hit
what I'm
it
saying.
a
Back then,
mile, but, hey,
when
listen,
I grew up, you could say all the shit you want about midgets, retarded people, and faggots, right? And the reason I'm saying it like that, because this is why. In 2025, 26, 27, moving forward, you can't say midget. You gotta say little people. You can't say retarded. You gotta say mentally challenged or mentally ill. And you can't say faggot. You gotta say LGBTQ, gay, homosexual, whatever. So
into right field, that's a base hit. The throw to third. And as a
so what I'm
result
saying
of that
is,
throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up.
You can say that shit all you wanted back in the day, and people had no problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we don't accept, or this is what we don't fuck with, and that's cool, right? But since all these politicians and lawmakers and shit came across and talking about, oh, if you use these words, it's a hate crime. It's a hate. How is it a hate crime, nigga? They were using those words back then, so it wasn't a hate crime then. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is,
Dodgers strand a couple,
and this is what I mean, and this is why I say everybody needs to stop being real, because y'all motherfuckers sitting up here letting people on TV that you don't even know from Adam and Eve tell you how to talk, tell you what to say and what you can't say. Get the fuck out of here. You a faggot, you a faggot. You retarded, you retarded. You slow, nigga. You a midget, you a midget. Don't mean I'm gonna call you that, but what I'm saying is, if I choose to call you that, nigga, don't try to fucking say I hate somebody. Nah, nigga, fuck you. I hate your bitch ass for trying to say that. Fuck, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Man, you ain't finna tell me what I can and what I can't say. Get the fuck out of here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you can't. It's like when you say something to people now and be honest with them. You know what I'm saying? Even in the most respectful way. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, "Oh, you're a hater," or "Why you hate?" Or look at the hate you say. Bro, that's not hate, bro. Fuck, that's just me expressing how I feel.
It isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted
that's
in the
crazy.
air out toward right center. Long run for the
it's
right
like
fielder.
You can get into a fucking fight with an LGBTQ person and knock their ass out in the middle of the street. You're gonna go to jail for a hate crime. Like, wow.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Like, even if Like, so what I'm saying is,
The rain
even
is
if
finally past us as we
All right,
welcome
prime
you
example.
back. Ace Curtis gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Brandon Nimmo.
what? His energy went down.
I'm about to warm up a fresh R, bruh.
But nah, though, like, all right, this is what I'm saying. I was in the motherfucking Safeway. If y'all don't know what Safeway is, I'm going to say Albertson. Because out here is Safeway, but on the West Coast, that shit Albertson. But wherever else is, I don't know what the fuck that shit is called. So, boom, I'm at the Safeway and shit, getting some money and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some money from our Western Union. Somebody sent me some money and shit. So, it's just this homosexual, this transgender and shit kept looking at me. So, me and my cousin... My cousin looked at me like, why the fuck he keep looking at you now? This is what really made the nigga mad because he heard my cousin say he. Nigga, you a man, bro. You got a dick and balls between your legs, bro. I'm not about to call, you know what I'm saying? That's like me calling a motherfucker a dog a cat or a cat a dog. No, not at all. Anyway, why you keep looking at you? I don't know. So we talking and shit, laughing and all that shit. So I guess the dude thought we were talking about him. But you see, this is why some niggas need to mind, some people need to mind they fucking businesses. When you overstep, you sound loud and fucking wrong and stupid and foolish. So, boom.
Infield shifted well
The
to
dude,
the right.
you know what
Here's
I'm saying?
the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's
dude
ball
got
one.
all like, in his feelings and all that shit, loud and all that fuck shit. So
Grounded up the first baseline.
he was like,
But a
come
foul
outside,
ball,
come outside. So I was like,
1-1.
all right, cool. So the nigga pulled the motherfucking mace and the knife out on me, bro. I just popped his ass 2 times. Pop, pop.
The pitch.
After he ate them joints, I ain't gonna say, when I say eat, I mean like, them shit's connected. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was kind of stunned by him. That's why he started shaking the mace. And he
Lifted
makes
the
me,
other
right?
way out
That
to
nigga
left
makes me,
center.
right? I ran from the parking lot of the grocery store to the motherfucking
Page
McDonald's
is
across the street
there,
to wipe
and
my
he makes the
eyes out. Where I
catch for
came
the
back
out.
across the street, that nigga was gone, bro. That nigga was gone. But what I'm saying is, you approached me because I was standing around laughing, talking to my cousin, misunderstanding, overthinking that we were talking about you, misunderstanding. And when you tell me you called me out as the aggressor, I came outside. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you want to pull a knife and mace out. You know what I'm saying? That's not a hate crime. That's a nigga getting his ass whooped because you out here fucking with people and somebody's defending themselves.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0.
That's all. Like shit, you got your ass beat. And then my cousin told me, son, watch your cuz, you about to make you. I said, well, hit the nigga. Man, he got back to the group, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wasn't trying to get into that shit. So, and after that, you know what's crazy? After that, I stopped fucking with my cousins. Nigga named Skinny. I stopped fucking with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I stopped kicking it with him and all that. He like, man, what's the movie today, man? I don't know, but I'm about to leave.
Jalen Miller.
He like, damn, Cole, you don't be fucking with me no more. Yeah, nigga, bro, I can't trust you, bro. You ran on me.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes.
You ran on me,
Deep to
and
left. No
when it was time to
chance
throw
at
down
bringing
and
this
shit,
one back. And it's gone.
you
as
wouldn't
they
help me,
add
so I
still
can't trust you,
another.
bro.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Will Smith. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Found it softly down the line toward first. Ready with another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Mack. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Jansen tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Green comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Come on, Mookie.
Jansen's ready. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 11-0. So striding in, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Back outside.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Here's Ryan McMahon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
So coming to the plate, Tony Walters. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 11-0. At the plate, Anton Hage. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The left fielder, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Nick Anderson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. KJ Harrison is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 18, KJ Harrison. Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Christian Carter. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Number 6, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 397 for him now as he draws closer to 400 as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Kenny Lofton as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jalen Miller. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Green is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Now batting, Will Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And the run will score all the way from first.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Jairo Diaz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Stepping in now, Caleb Mack. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Short, hit hard, fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jason Fields comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, K.J. Harrison. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, the center fielder, Riley Green.
Stepping in, Riley Green. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
15-0 the final in this one. The Dodgers posted 15 runs in this one. Ace Curtis takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Alec Bettinger permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay, so that was the last regular season game. We ended off with a win. Darnell Mason Jr. came out there and hit 3 home runs with 5 at-bats. He's the home run king leader, 83. He's the home run crown winner with 83. And he done this thing, man. So, like I said, come on over to Madden next. We got Madden next. We coming over to Madden next, so yeah, we about to slide on over to that. So I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie. Don't forget to come back to the playoffs. We got the wild card playoffs tomorrow. But man, I'm your host, Dirty Creek Sports Man. Peace and love. See you next in Madden. We coming back.